I'm not the same person I was when I started giving out the hats. Known as Curtis by my friends, so you can call me Curtis. It kind of started when I would go up Mt Sanitas to de-stress. I looked at the mountain differently than I had in the past. In the past, it was just a hike. But when I was going up there because I was stressed, everything looked different. The people were nicer, the mountain was unique, so many things about it I liked. So when I ultimately sold the business, I wanted to give back to the people on Sanitas, and I thought, I'll just do something kind and give them hats. And the first person I gave a hat to teared up, commented that no one had given her a present other than at Christmas and her birthday. And it just hit me, I gotta do this for Mt Sanitas because it's the coolest mountain in the universe.
Oh yeah, I'd love
okay,
one.
Right.
I've been hearing about these, I'm so excited. This is a life dream. You bring so much joy.
Well, thank you, thank you. So I've given out 4,400 hats now. I'm not the same person I was when I started giving out the hats. There's so many things that are different about me now. Usually the giver of something like this underestimates what the receiver feels. They actually think, oh, it's really a nice hat, they'll like that. That's not what the receiver's thinking. The receiver is thinking, wow, that was really a kind thing to do. There's so many amazing stories. People who've had cancer who are up there. Either they have cancer or they were cured. Moms who have lost kids, either to accident, disease, or suicide. Met a 75-year-old guy, his wife left him after 50 years of marriage, and he was really struggling. It's pretty endless what you get to hear. You get to hear everything you hear in life. And I think when you go up a mountain like that or hike up there, you see people, but you don't see what's behind them. And I think if we could see what was behind those people and what they've gone through, we would all treat each other better. I was drafted onto the board of Boulder Open Space Conservancy, which basically is to raise money for trail maintenance. The number of people that use the trails, though, has increased significantly. When you have a lot of people on trails, you have a lot of erosion, you have a lot of problems, so they need trail maintenance, and they do an amazing job on the trail maintenance in Boulder. Some of the stairs and things that you'll see are just amazing, and it makes it accessible to people because so many people use them for all sorts of reasons, to heal, to celebrate, breakups, marriages, the whole gamut. I'm doing what I love. And I pretty much have been training to do this my whole life. Yesterday I received an email. This is kind of typical of the things that happen and the correspondence I get. This one is hard for me to even read, so I'm gonna give it a shot. This morning I was on the receiving end of one of your hats. I wanted to tell you it made my day. I've been hiking Sanitas for years. For many years I had my little Yorkie poo, I can't read it. For many years I had my little Yorkie poo Fergie with me. It was her favorite place. The last couple of years I had to go without her as she could no longer make the climb. On July 9th I carried her up Sanitas. I don't know why, it gets me so much.
This morning was my first Sanitas hike since she's been gone. Your gift helped put a smile on my face. Keep doing what you're doing. It makes a difference and it makes me want to do the same.
That seems to happen quite often. As a nation, we're struggling, and I think we need more kindness and more kind acts so that people have some hope that everything will be okay. Just something small. It doesn't have to be something big. It doesn't have to be a cool hat. It can be opening a door for someone. It can be, I told the checker the other day at the grocery store, I said, thanks for being part of the food distribution system, you know? And I thought she was gonna cry. Just little things like that to acknowledge people and say, you know, what you're doing, it matters. Mother Teresa said, if you throw a pebble in a pond, it creates lots of ripples. And I'm hoping it creates ripples. And I'm not the only one that does cool stuff like this. There's a lot of people that do, and maybe that's the way the world changes, is that way.